now is the time to show you guys what I just recently got in the mail. Now, granted, you might think that by the time I open this, you might think I'm kind of crazy because, heck, we've got the whole Switch 2 challenge that if I can get so many subscribers, likes, and comments, well, then I'm going to spend over $400 on the Switch 2. But only if you guys can meet it, which, by the way, we're not quite there yet. At any rate, this is probably going to be just an unboxing. There won't be any teardowns or anything quite as involved quite like that. Because just to give you a little hint as to what I got, this is going to be my own personal tool for my personal use. No, it's not from iFixit either. You guys ready for the big reveal? Comment below. Lots of packaging. That is for sure. I think they went a little bit ridiculous and a little bit overboard, but at least it's out of the screen. But this particular item, I am very excited for you guys to see. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the brand new Samsung Galaxy S26. Now, this is going to be my brand new phone, and the current phone that I have now is the Galaxy S23. And I figured, well, the S26 now has the all-new Snapdragon 8 Gen Elite. Not sure if I had that in the correct order. But anyways, I figured it was kind of time for an upgrade. So, I'm just going to take it out of the package because when I got my S23, well, roughly 2 years ago, my mom got the brand new S24 2 years ago, and I got the S23. Now, when I got my S23, let me chat for a second, I wasn't able to be the one to unbox it or do the initial peel. So, I was a little disappointed and got to miss out on the fun. Yes, I got a newer phone that was, well, a whole year old, or two, let's see, 2 years ago would have been, yeah, 2024. Anyways, I didn't get to do the fun stuff, but now I ordered this directly from Samsung. Anyways, now I get to do the fun stuff. Initial peel. Sorry for the lack of lighting. I didn't really I just kind of did this last second, this whole video. I wasn't going to, but I figured, well, why not let you guys in on the fun? Oh, beautiful. So this is the first unboxing of a smartphone that I've ever done. Pretty cool. Thumbs up for that. Okay. I did wash my hands. I promise my hands are clean. And look at that. Oh, absolutely stunning. You know, funny, I saw a different YouTube video that somebody ordered this exact same silver color, ended up getting the white one, and they were really disappointed on that. Can't say as I blame them, but I got this color for a reason. Now, the reason I got this is because they had like a purple gray color, they had like a rose gold pink, and they had a baby blue, and of course black. And I said to myself, well, I don't want any of those. Black is all pretty standard, which is what my mom got on the 24. At any rate, I do plan on putting a different skin on this. Now, my S23 that I'm recording on currently, I chose the army color green because I had color options. I was pretty impressed. Unfortunately, Samsung this time around didn't put any, well, cool colors in the market, so I chose this silver color. Now, again, I'm still gonna... Oh, man, I'm really loving this new phone right now. At any rate, I ordered a skin from Mighty Skins. I'll put the link in the description. I got a new skin that's like an army color green. Excuse me. Because if Samsung can't give me the color that I want, then I know that Mighty Skins can. Will I do a teardown? Because, by the way, I did a teardown skin for my current S23. Am I going to do that for this one? Well, at least not right away. I'm going to start out with getting the army color, army green color first. So thumbs up for that. Ready? And now for the peel. Oh, always wanted to do that. Beautiful. I'm not going to turn it on because I have to do the SIM swap. And then I'll power it on, but I have to put a screen protector on it because apparently Samsung maybe... I'll have to do some more research, but I think they probably upgraded their glass this year. And by the way, this camera bump is new for the first time this year too. They haven't always done this. But now for the S26s, they decided to do a camera bump. Now, I also got this because I wanted a camera upgrade. And I heard that the Z Flip, which, by the way, has this camera bump, is... Apparently the camera is pretty decent. And I thought, well, if they upgraded the camera on the S26, then, hey, why not give it a shot? But I got a case and a screen protector for this new S26. Which I am going to put on, but I'm going to swap this. I'm going to cut the video and do some editing, but I got to come back and finish doing the video after I swap the SIMs in the phones. And then I got to send my S23 back for the trade-in in order to get my $240 off of it. But I'll be right back. Okay. Now we're back. Okay. Plus, I was even able to put a brand new Spigen screen protector on my new phone. And let me show you what they are. And I will mention them, but this is the Spigen Glaster Easy Fit Pro. Now, this is the other one that I have on my S23. The Glaster Easy Fit, and this is meant for the S23 that I currently have. But now setting those off to the side, this is their Easy Fit Pro, and for good reason. You can tell that I already ripped into it because I just put one on. Let's see here. There we go. But this is their Alumina Core glass. It's their newly upgraded screen protectors, and they talk about metal glass and how this stuff will better protect from drops. So, pretty cool. So my S26 is in very good hands. Thumbs up for that. So thank you, Spigen. Keep doing what you're doing. Very impressed with your product. But I'm loving this silver color. Really impressed. Thumbs up for that. Oh, and by the way, this is lighter. Compared to my S23, this is a little bit lighter than the phone that I'm recording on, which is really awesome. By the way, you might be thinking, hey Adam, what's up with your new phone? That's probably a $1,200 smartphone when you said you're going to buy a $400 Switch 2. And you're absolutely right. However, Samsung, on the other hand, was running a special deal where they would upgrade me to 512 gigabytes on them, as well as my $240 trade-in. So in all, I'm saving $200 because they took off an additional $200+ for upgrading me to 512 gigabytes, when right now my current S23 only has 128. So I am overall really impressed, and I ended up saving all around over $440, and so I only had to spend $700. And that does include tax, by the way. But still, that's still $300 more than the Switch 2. Now, I get it. I could have gotten the Switch 2 instead. But this is something that I'm going to keep forever. The Switch 2 is not something that I ever will keep, because even if I do a teardown and whatever, I plan on selling it or do something with it, hopefully to get some money off of it. This, on the other hand, is my replacement device. So, with all that said, you still have to very much meet the requirements for the Switch 2. You still haven't met the quota, and you only have until the end of March. I'd say right now chances are looking pretty slim, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. But now that I've got my current SIM card put in, now we can fire this thing up. Ah, there we go. Notice that the green bug isn't there anymore? Or the green Android anymore? Ah, there it is. Never mind. By the way, there is another reason why I did this. Beautiful. Here we go. Now it's all set up. Thumbs up for that. Now we just gotta run through, do updates, and we should be good to go. Oh, by the way, I did forget one thing. We are forgetting the most important part after all. The Spigen Ultra Hybrid case. It is MagFit, and it says that it is for specifically the Samsung Galaxy. Let's click unbox that. Got a little pull tab. There we go. Pretty cool. Look at this. There's even a sticker for us to peel. Maybe. Well, let's get this put on real quick, and then we can. Just want to make sure there aren't any fingerprints on the phone. All right. Now we'll just slide this in here. Perfect. Just like new. Now I just have to peel the sticker that's on here. Beautiful. Take a look at that. And even the camera bump is even protected too from drops and falls and whatnot. Pretty impressed. Thumbs up for that. Well, now that's all set up and good to go, now I should be able to start enjoying my new S26. So, success. No, I'm not going to do a teardown or a scratch test on it, so please, don't even think about asking. In the meantime, thanks a ton for watching, and I will see you around.